Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Friday episode of Ludo Lingo. Friday. This will be our discussion segment, which seems to be a recurring trend for us each week. What we decided to talk about today is, well, it's no longer next gen, current gen. And I think, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I think it happens with every... with every generation of games, it takes a while for one game or a batch of games to come out. That's like, okay.
The defining game.
Yeah, like I remember when...
One would say the BioShock of last generation, even though I don't agree with that. A lot of people call that
Okay.
like one of the first.
Yeah.
This is next gen.
I was just about to think about what it was last gen. BioShock? Maybe. You can't say Uncharted because that came
Super
out
Mario.
3 years after the
No,
system.
Uncharted.
Oh, no.
No, Uncharted 2.
Sorry,
Uncharted
1 year.
1?
Yeah, 1 year.
Uncharted 1 was 1 year, yeah.
1 year, yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy was that year also. So that was kind of... But the Wii is kind of separate.
Yeah.
They're on their own timeline.
Anyway, it took every generation, not just the last generation, or every generation, a while.
At least a year.
Yeah.
Probably say.
So now we have November, January, February, March, April. We've been 4 months in. And we decided to talk about what games, maybe not necessarily that we're looking forward to, but games that we think will maybe be that game for...
Yeah. The game that draws people in and be like, okay, now I need to get a next-gen system.
Yeah. So next month, the obvious answer is that we have Watch Dogs. Although, it makes me... Like, when games are, how do you say, like cross-generation,
Yeah.
it makes me think, like, well, can it really be, like, fully current gen? There has to be some limitations on it.
The only way is if it was developed on the stronger system first
Right.
and put
Well,
it backwards.
Watch Dogs was developed on PC, so...
Wow, okay.
But, I don't know.
It depends on which way the port's going. If they're porting up, then no. If they're like taking things back after, maybe.
Yeah. So, I think the graphics will be amazing. But literally doesn't matter. Like, I remember watching maybe the newest trailer for Watch Dogs, and it was like a welcome to Chicago kind of thing, and all they talked about was like what we'll be able to see. Like, in this rendition of Chicago, you'll see really complex weather and puddles on the ground. I was like, I don't care, really.
They
I
were
don't
talking about that in Infamous. Talking about that too.
like, it's not that I don't care. Like, I think it's interesting and it's beautiful and it's impressive. But that's not the thing that I care about the most.
Yeah.
Like, tell me about who I'll be seeing and the characters
Watch
and
Dogs.
the story.
Yeah, it still seems not far enough removed from what they already know how to do, like Assassin's Creed. It's just a different like setting or a different. It seems like similar.
Right.
It's just a third-person action game again.
Yeah. So what about, I know in September...
Bound by Flame is not going to be...
No.
I'm just saying, it's coming.
That was made for last-gen consoles. They just decided to do a PS4 port. So it's...
Yeah.
In September,
See-
we're getting Destiny.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But it's
One
another...
of the
It's another...
top.
Like, it's on PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me go like, okay...
That's weird, yeah. That's weird, because that was like the one I was going to mention. And then, what was the other one? Witcher, The Witcher 3, Dragon Age.
Yeah. The Witcher 3 is, like, would be my highest one. Be like, that's the one that I would bank my money on, I think.
I don't know, it gets so confusing when you bring, like, PC into it, because, like, that comes from PC, and it's like, I feel like that's not a console game, but now it is. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
really
the first
confusing.
one wasn't, yeah.
The second one wasn't until it got put
Yeah,
on the 360 after.
Yeah. But now it's popular, so this one is a console game.
Yeah, Dragon Age, Inquisition. I don't
know
care
enough
the first
about
one,
it.
but
Yeah,
No,
I played the first
I just
one.
feel like it needs to be something that's not an existing IP though. It needs to be like the new thing.
Yeah, and that's why people are looking to Watch Dogs and Destiny. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're not quite quite.
I think Destiny has the chance to be.
Yeah. But if it can be accomplished on a last gen console, that's what I mean. If the same thing can be accomplished on a PS3, then why is it next gen? It just has better textures. Ooh.
And like its performance.
Yeah,
is
it'll
a
be
really
faster.
Big part about
Yes.
it. Not slowing down, being able to put more things on the screen at once.
Yeah, that's true.
And like for like MMO type things, it's a lot easier to have more people.
Yeah.
On the same servers and stuff.
But I think
like the Order's not gonna do it. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not big enough. Uncharted is not like.
That's what I was
about to say. Great.
In a year, in 7 months, I'm guessing next October. That's my guess for the release of that. I think we'll see like next gen then, but something has to come out before it. Like.
Yeah, like whatever Guerrilla's working on, if they're actually working on an RPG, it's kind of awesome.
But I think that will come out after Uncharted.
Yeah. Don't know what Santa Monica's like. That's the thing, though. It probably has to be something that's cross-platform. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like not enough people are gonna be interested in it unless it's on both of them.
Yeah.
And that's
and the Order is coming out, and that's another game that looks beautiful, but so what?
Yeah, that's what I said that. That it's probably not gonna do anything. The weird thing is that like. Well, no. Like, you can't mention Nintendo in this, but, like, Super Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Are massive, but, I mean, again, it's just the same thing.
I feel like that would be last
better. Huh?
I feel like it would be last gen.
Wii U?
Yeah.
You're saying the Wii U is last gen?
Well, yes.
Well, I don't know. They're in between every time.
Yeah.
Like, the Wii is in between the GameCube and the Wii, or PS3.
Like, they released Wii U because the Wii U was not selling anymore and they needed something new. But now it didn't work, and now the new one isn't selling either. So what, are they just going to release a new console again? Like, what are they going to do?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else that's like you can't just predict something because if it's not a new IP, it can't really be the game.
Yeah.
Because like.
No, but it could be if you have Uncharted 4 coming out that shows you, like, holy crap, this is what this gen can do.
I don't think.
It has to do with, like, game design and not necessarily a new idea. But I know what you mean.
I don't know. I don't think it.
Because, like, the BioShock and Uncharted and whatever of last gen was, like, what made it. Yeah. And they were new, For sure.
You can even look at like Fallout because of how massive it was on consoles for the first time. Right. Fallout 3, that was 2008.
Yeah, I guess the big like surge of open world games would be, for me, that was like what last generation was. Like open world became what everyone wanted and loved.
And multiplayer.
And that's true, yeah. And I don't like either of those things. So.
Well, that's what Dark Souls combines both of them.
Yeah, except Dark Souls is amazing. So.
Exactly. Because it combines both of what everyone wants.
That's true. Maybe Persona 5.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess. Persona 4 Dancing All Night on the Vita. That Vita is next gen, so you know what? That counts. But that's the weird thing. Like you're looking at like. What is the next gen game, and then you like basically have to cross out the Vita. That's not going to do anything. 3DS doesn't count really because it's Nintendo and it's severely underpowered and they're like off in their own world. The Wii U, same thing. PC is like continuous, so it's only down to the two consoles, and it's like, well, they're just re-releasing old IPs.
Yeah. Well, so if that's like your criteria, then the two things we have to look to are Watch Dogs and Destiny.
And I'm crossing Watch Dogs out just because.
And that Xbox One game. Oh my gosh.
Quantum Break?
Yes.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to get super mixed. reviews and stuff. I think it's gonna be like beyond Two Souls.
But hopefully with better writing and acting. So, that's an interesting topic. Yeah.
Oh, what the? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was just thinking about, like, I remember seeing something about Xbox that was really cool, but then I realized it was just that Phil Spencer was the president. That's not a game. So, never mind.
Yeah. All right, so, yeah, it's an interesting topic, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. So, yeah, thanks for joining us on this Friday episode. Come back on Monday when we have a new batch of another new week of topics.
New batch of another new week.
Yeah, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Oh yeah, bye. Oh yeah, bye.